Ah, the lottery, a game that offers everyone a shot at becoming a millionaire. It seems simple enough, right? Just a few dollars and a stroke of luck, and you're in. But it's not quite as straightforward as it appears. Lottery organizations, like any other business, are designed to make profits rather than incur losses. Here are the top 10 secrets the lottery won't disclose, revealing more than meets the eye. Number 10. Lottery donations aren't as large as you think. You see it on advertisements, lotteries promising to donate a portion of their earnings to local charities and educational institutions. Good news is they do donate what they promise. The bad news, the local government that receives them often allocates it to other projects, such as the case with Virginia State Lotteries, where helping Virginia's public schools is the lottery's tagline, claiming to have donated a total of $5 billion to public schools. Unfortunately, this was not the case, as up to 2,000 of the donations given by the lottery organizations were split 60-40, with the latter percentage going to educational institutions. Fast forward to 2011, and educational institutions are entirely at the mercy of state legislators, as they solely decide what projects should be prioritized first. Before considering giving funds to the education sector, the only thing educational institutions can do is to wait in line. Chances are that your local lottery has similar allocation difficulties. Let's just hope the lottery organizations can devise another plan to support these educational institutions directly for the betterment of our youth. Number 9. Anonymity isn't legal everywhere. If you win the lottery, you can be sure that your private life is going to be not so private anymore. In some countries and states, total anonymity of lottery winners is not allowed. According to legislators, this is the best way to maintain the lottery game's fairness and transparency. However, these laws put the winner's security at great risk. Putting their personal information out in the open equates to inviting greedy criminals to their homes. This is exactly what happened to Gregory Birch, Jr., who got killed in a home invasion after winning $434,272 in the state lottery. Several states in the U.S. are now pushing for restoring anonymity to lottery winners in order to stop such cases as Birch's from ever happening again. So, if you are planning to win the lottery, plan ahead for you and your family's security, or move to another country that offers total anonymity for lottery winners. Number 8. Winning a lottery isn't entirely tax-free. So you got the lucky numbers for today's lottery draw. Nice, but before you get on to planning what you're going to buy with the money you've just won, know that you're going to pay some taxes first before you can claim your winnings, and you're going to pay a lot. Let's say you won $700 million. For starters, you will have to choose whether you'll offer annuity or lump sum. Either way, they'll take away $250 million from the prize pot, leaving you with around $450 million. Next, you'll have to pay the federal government up to 30% tax, leaving you with $315 million. If you're living in the US, you'll have to pay an additional 5 to 10% state tax. And don't forget, you're still inclined to pay your taxes every year. Give or take, you'll be left with around $280 million. A far cry from the original $700 million prize. Guess you'll have to make a little adjustment to your plans, huh? Number 7. The lottery preys on the poor. Back in 2014, a study was conducted by CNN Money to determine America's spending habits. The study showed that Americans really love their lottery games, as $70.1 billion was spent on lottery tickets alone. The study also showed an even more shocking fact. People who are living below the poverty line and unemployed people make up half of the ticket sales. The allure of becoming an instant millionaire entices these people to try out their luck at winning the big prize lottery. Organizations recognize this in enabling them to play with poor people's minds. Targeted marketing and emphatic advertisements are just two of the many ways lotteries utilize to try to get them hooked on lottery games. This is so grossly overdone, it's no wonder some legislators call it the lottery the biggest tax on the poor. So, the next time you buy a lottery ticket, think twice. You might have already fallen for the trap laid by the lottery. Number 6. Several lottery prizes are left unclaimed. There are two types of lottery winners. those who claim their winnings and those who don't, and believe it or not, there are thousands of people who belong in the second category. While it is logical to claim your prize you just won, it seems that there are a few who forgot this logic and just get on with their everyday lives. Over the course of Powerball's history, there have been 5 people who forgot to turn in their winning tickets and claim the big jackpot. These unclaimed prizes ran from 31 million to 77 million. Should the owners of these winning tickets finally realize that they won, it would already be too late, as their tickets are already expired, making their status as winners null and void. Besides these 5 jackpot winners, there are thousands of others who have won secondary prizes, but likewise never claimed them. So if you made a recent bet, better check your lottery ticket again. Who knows? You might have actually won thousands or even millions of dollars without you knowing it. Number 5. The odds are terrible. Like seriously, your chances of winning are unimaginably small. Let's have a look at a couple of examples so you can visualize how unlikely you are to ever win. In a lottery in which you pick 6 numbers from a possible pool of 49 numbers, your chances of winning the jackpot by correctly choosing all 6 numbers drawn are 1 in 13,983,816. That's one shot in almost 14 million. If you were to buy one lottery ticket each week in such a scenario, you could expect to win once every 269,000 years. To put that into perspective, you're more likely to be crushed by a meteorite or struck by lightning than wind. The odds of either of those happening to you are only 1 in 700,000. You're also more likely to be attacked by a shark than win. The odds of that happening are only a comparative 1 in 11.5 million. Think that I was just being unfair in the example. Well, those were actually great odds for a lottery. For example, the popular Mega Millions multi-state lottery has odds of approximately 1 in 175,711,536. That's right, 1 in almost 176 million. That's the same odds as being hit by lightning 251 times in your life. If you want to get rich, invest the money you would have spent on the lottery instead. Number 4. Scratch-off tickets have even lower odds of winning. If you think you have better odds of winning with scratch-off tickets, think again. A former employee of a state-run lottery revealed a few secrets about these tickets. They have worse odds of winning compared to the lottery and an even worse payout per dollar Reddit user. Your lucky numbers cited that you won't get your money's worth playing scratch-off tickets, especially if you're buying those cheap $1 and $5 tickets. Those tickets, he explains, are designed to trap consumers using the cheap price tag to lure them to buy more tickets. The chances of winning are so low with these tickets that you'd be thankful if you manage to break even. He suggests that buying $10 or $20 tickets is the better option. For example, the Kansas Lottery has a maximum payout of 71% for a $20 ticket. For $1 tickets, the payout is only 62%, of course. The difference is only slight, and winning the jackpot prize is a different story altogether. Number 3. Retailers often scam lottery winners. Scams are commonplace where there is money to be earned, and the lottery is a big honeypot for scammers. So beware of where you purchase your tickets. In one case, convenience store retailers Nabil Jacob Haab and his son CRAIN were found guilty of scamming a lottery winner, leading him to believe that he won a smaller prize. The duo, according to the police, claimed the jackpot prize of $1 million in the expense of the victim. There are also cases of scammers telling what they claim is a winning ticket only for the victim to find out later that they have been scammed after they tried to claim their prizes, such as the case of Ahmed Farah, who not only sold worthless tickets to customers, but also cashed in over $250,000 worth of winning. To combat these scammers, lottery organizations advise winners to purchase their tickets only from authorized lottery retail outlets. They encourage people to report potential scammers immediately to the authorities. Remember, scammers wouldn't exist if people would be wise not to fall for them. Number 2. Every lottery ticket has an expiration date. Most products often come with an expiration date, and lottery tickets are no exception to this rule. Alarmingly, majority of those who buy lottery tickets do not know about this, potentially risking their possible winnings in the process. This nearly happened to Jimmy Smith, who nearly lost out on a $24.01 million jackpot. He was fortunate enough to find his ticket and claim the prize on May 23, 2017, 2 days before the ticket's expiration date of May 25, 2017. To solve this problem, lottery organizations have put up constant reminders on their websites and ads, as well as harnessing the power of social media to reach out to consumers who forgot to turn in their winning tickets. If someone, after all these precautions and warnings, still forgets to claim their prizes within the specified time frame, too bad. Lottery organizations are not inclined to give them their winnings. Better luck next time. If you made it this far, I'm going to bet you enjoy this video, so why not subscribe? We upload amazing fact-filled list videos daily. Also, make sure to click that bell icon to stay updated, or you'll regret missing out on some amazing knowledge that could have filled your mind. Now let's get back to it. Number 1. The big winners are the big losers in the end. Winning the lottery is a huge blessing, and why wouldn't it be, especially after pocketing millions of dollars? However, this isn't the case for some people who won the jackpot for them. Winning the lottery is a huge curse they have to bear for the rest of their lives. Take, for example, the case of William Post after winning the lottery back in 1988. With a prize pot of $16.2 million, he thought that he'll be able to live the life of luxury. That dream was shattered as his girlfriend sued him to get a portion of his winnings, successfully winning the case. In the end, his brother also tried to kill him by hiring a hitman, but was thwarted by the police, and as if that wasn't enough, he landed up in jail after shooting a debt collector. He died later at the age of 66 in 2006 with an incurred debt of over $1 million. If there is a lesson to be learned in this tragic tale, it's that money can't solve all of life's problems. Will you still try out your luck with the lottery after learning these secrets? Have you had the chance of winning the lottery? Share me your stories in the comments section down below. Thanks for watching.